Hello everyone, and welcome back to Old School RuneScape, where it is Gridmaster time. If you haven't heard of Gridmaster, it's kind of like a league, but shorter and faster, is my understanding. Honestly, I've been so busy with the RuneScape 3 League that I haven't had too much time to research into this. So we're kind of going in somewhat blind, although I have the basics down at least. But you can see they give you a little tutorial when you log in. You complete challenges to earn power-ups, rewards, and grid points. Now, the big thing is there's not choices in the sense of leagues where you're locked out of things. Every choice you make, you get to make the other choice later on, which I like. That does seem fun. Anyway, I gotta make my character real quick. I'll be right back. Alright, there we go. Kind of an ugly set of colors and outfit I've chosen. I don't care. It's temporary. Let's get in. Alright, so to access the grid, apparently we click this. Alright, we have to complete the tutorial. You can select the challenge, view the thing. Okay, interface is resizable. We get some initial power-ups. And we get a Draymond staff to start with. Okay, we've completed the tutorial, which lets us do our first unlock. I do know about this one. It gives us 1 of 3 gathering skill rewards. How do I make that choice, though? Oh, I click there. Okay. So we can get Power Miner, we can get Lumberjack, and we can get Animal Wrangler. Now, the secret is, these choices don't matter that much, because you'll be able to unlock the other 2 really fast. That said, I think going with Mining or Lumberjack makes the most sense, because those are the skills you use to unlock the other 2. So I'm going to go with Lumberjack. So, you get a crystal equivalent axe that lets you chop a tree sometimes even when you fail to chop it. It sends the logs to your bank, and you can choose between automatic fire making or automatic fletching. And you also never fail to make fires. Pretty good. Let's keep doing. Alright, we got an Echo Axe. So, we can kind of look. Now, they said, I think, press R. That didn't do anything. Oh, R. There we go. So this lets you see all the rewards. There is a lot of rewards here. And I don't know if we're going to do everything in this, honestly. I'm still doing the RuneScape 3 League at the same time as this. This seems like it'll be a lot faster, but at the same time, the combat stuff at the higher end does seem a bit crazy. That said, I missed out on the last Old School RuneScape League. It sounded like you got pretty insanely powerful in that, and you'll get even more powerful in this. So who knows? We'll see where it goes. It's not a super long event, but I'm expecting good things. Now, obviously the easiest thing for us to do first is to just get to mine gold ore and chop maple logs so that we can have the full gathering skill boost. And then after that we can move on to other things. So I think that's what I'll do. Oh, I've got R's in there. That said, we also need to see what our, base boosts are. So that would be 400% skills XP, times 8 drop rate, times 4 minigame points, times 5 farming tick rate, times 5 slayer points, and Lumberjack on, whatever that means. Is that because I chose Lumberjack? I guess so. And obviously we start off with the Draymond staff. We start off with some quests complete. Can I filter it? No. How do I filter this? Yeah, it doesn't matter. But yeah, the point is you start off with a good amount of quests complete. Not a huge amount, but a good amount. You'll be able to do a few things at the start. But anyway, let's go ahead, run on over here, and we'll chop down a tree to check out this axe. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty good. I already gained some levels there. So yeah, basically I just need to do this up until we can chop some maple, and then we will be able to unlock the mining one. And then I do the mining one until we get gold ore. And once we get gold ore, then I'll be done with production skills and can move on to something else, which I have a few ideas. Getting a little ahead of myself there. But yeah, this is just like leagues, but even more turbo. Which is just crazy. Like, look at that. We're already fire making 11, 12. It's like, does it even mean anything? Anyway, I'm not sure how this is honestly going to work as a video series because it does feel like it's going to be really fast-paced. I'll just skip you guys ahead to when we do the next unlock for right now. Alright, that was a relatively quick grind for reaching level 45. Let's chop the tree. Alright, chop maple logs done. So we hop on in here, choose this, we choose a second one. We're choosing power miner, let's go. Oh, we have to go to a bank. Well, that's fine. I was gonna go somewhere else anyway. Let me figure out where I'm going real quick. Alright, well, a wolf almost killed me, so I just ran to the bank instead. Let's try this again. Alright, mining, let's go. Alright, there we go. Now we have Echo Pickaxe. I'm not really gonna use it yet, but we have it to use it when needed. Anyway, I'm gonna have to get all the way over to Varlamore next, so give me a second. Alright, here we are in Aldarin, or Aldarin, I don't know. Either one. We need a Steamforge Brew, which I had never even heard of. Where is it? I thought it would be one of the beers. I don't see it here. Do we have to talk to him to buy it? Or is this the wrong place, maybe? Alright, can confirm that was the wrong place. Sorry, I don't know this island very well yet. It's not a piece of content that I've had the opportunity to explore all that much. But it kind of made sense. I just went for the first bar icon I saw. But no, it makes more sense that it would be a dwarven area. Yep, here we go. Trade bartender. I like the bartenders having trade options. Having to do a conversation is always so annoying. Alright, Steamforge Brew. Give me that. Drink that. Alright, we completed that. Now, let's go in here. Do that. No choice here. We just get Bank Heist, which lets you teleport to basically any bank access. We have to get to a bank to unlock it, though. That's kind of annoying. But I guess it won't be so annoying after I unlock it now, will it? Can't see what I'm doing, but there we go. Alright, so now we've got movement taken care of. Teleport. Alright, yeah, look at all that. So now, where are we going next? I know where I want to go, I just can't remember the name of it, honestly. Alright, it was Tal Teklan was our next goal. And from here, we're going to run up here, we're going to find that gemstone crab, and we're going to hopefully not die to it. But considering how low level we are, who knows what'll happen. But this is a very important one, because this will unlock an extremely useful gathering relic, which will synergize with another relic that we will get in the near future. But also, you know, just getting a little bit of combat XP doesn't hurt, so let's do that. Alright. I've never done it at this low level, as far as I can remember. I don't think the gemstone crab... Yeah, it wasn't in the league that I did last. Pretty sure. Which is crazy to think how long it's been since I've done a league. Alright, well anyway. I won't make you guys sit here for the whole 41% remaining XP. Alright, this crab's almost seen its final moments, so I'm bringing you guys back. Gave myself a few defense levels just because he was actually hitting me a little too often. Don't know how much of a difference that makes, but I feel like it's better than nothing, at least. But we're about to get it. I don't think we'll be able to mine him, because that would require me to be better. But anyway, let's go on in here. So we've done this one. Very important. This gives gatherers. So you select 3 skills, and when you gain XP in those skills, you gain 50% of that XP in the other skills. Oh, we have to go to a bank. I keep forgetting we have to go to a bank. Well, anyway, let me find a bank then. I know where I want to go. It would be, not listed here. It could be here and just in a different, there it is. You want Gnome Stronghold South. I was looking for Tree Gnome, but obviously Tree Gnome Village and Tree Gnome Stronghold are different things. Anyway, Let's go ahead and unlock that real quick. We gotta make our skill choices. Ultimately, I don't think the choice matters too much. It'll be powerful no matter what. That said, I do have some thoughts. Alright. So, obviously, woodcutting, duh. And now, the difficult thing. Now, I've seen the thieving relic. It's pretty insane. I think we're going to go with thieving as the second one. And now for the tough choice. What's interesting, you said the other 2 skills, but there's going to be 4 other skills. So... Oh, I get it. No, I get it. When you gain... I thought it was you gain in any of those 3, you gain it in the other ones. No, it's if you gain... Like, if I gained woodcutting, I would gain thieving. So we're starting again. We're starting again. Alright, so... Obviously, we choose woodcutting. And then we're going to choose Slayer, because I want free Slayer experience. And then I think we're going to choose Fishing as the last one. I don't feel great about these choices, because it didn't work quite like I thought it did, but it's fine. So now whenever I woodcut, I'll be gaining Fishing and Slayer experience, which is not bad, but it's not really what we're excited for here. Anyway, I'm in Tree Gnome Stronghold for actually a completely different reason. I need to go get a Gnome Ball. Okay, here we are at Gnome Ball. I don't know if actually playing this will get me the thing, or if we need to win. Okay, nope, that was all we needed. Perfect. Let's get out of here. Oh, I don't want your stupid Gnome Ball. Alright, well anyway, let's just get to any old bank. Because this is an exciting one. I mean, not so exciting because we have unlimited run energy, which wasn't even mentioned as one of the perks. It just happens. But anyway, it says notes bring food. Yeah, I didn't need food. Alright. Sage's Greaves. So, these are the things where if you run around, you just get free agility experience, is my understanding. Agility, there it is. Yep, there you go. 55 agility experience just for running around. So, that's pretty much agility taken care of. We'll have all the agility shortcuts sooner or later. Anyway, I need to work out what we're doing next, so just give me a minute. Alright, I've been hard at work thieving, and now it's time for us to do our next one. There we go. Get me out of here. I knew he'd be violent towards me. This one took a little while to do. We're definitely in the stage where things are starting to slow down a bit, but let's just go to a random bank to unlock it real quick. This is another big one. Where is it? There it is. So yeah, pickpocketing an NPC will pickpocket all NPCs of a similar type in an 11 by 11 square. So, insanity. 100% success on thieving checks. Huge. Automatic repocket. Huge. Items are noted. And maximum coin pouch increased by 3x, which honestly, that's kind of lame. Really, I think they should have gotten rid of the limit. But stalls do not deplete when you steal from them, so yeah, I don't think it'll auto steal from stalls, but maybe? I don't know. Let's head over to Ardoin here. I don't know if never failing means you can't get caught, or if it just means that pickpocketing you can't get caught. Because if I can't get caught while stealing from stalls, then that'll be pretty good. That'll definitely be pretty good. Let's test it out. We can steal from this baker's stall real quick. Just blatantly out in the open just to test it out. Nope, okay, so it doesn't work like that. It's good to know. We're learning things. But yeah, so now we're getting to the point where things... It's getting a bit harder to figure out what to do next. I have a good idea that Ogress is the one I want to get to next. That's going to require a bit of combat experience, though. And I don't see any other real combat-related ones. I can do Vampire Slayer. But outside of that, like, we can do Stronghold of Security. The item doesn't really interest me that much right now, but we might as well get it out of the way, I suppose. So I will go do that real quick. Okay, it was very perilous, and I did die, and had to train up my HP and defense a little bit. But I have made it to the end, so we can unlock this Fairy's Flight. I will take this one. There we go. We did it. All right, let's get over to a bank. Once again, just any old bank will do. We'll do Alderan. Let us unlock our thingamabob. Where is it? There it is. All right, claim. Now, I did see that said a few things beyond the unlock. I think it unlocked, okay, we can teleport to any spirit tree, fairy ring, or to a leprechaun. We auto-completed Tree Gnome Village. And, yeah, you can teleport in the wilderness, I guess, if you want to for some reason. So, that's big. We have access to spirit trees now, and, we just need this. I don't really want to equip it. I want to teleport. So, yeah, we can go pretty much anywhere. Go to the Grand Exchange, blah, blah, blah. All right, well, next up, I believe, is going to be Vampire Slayer, so I will go get on that real quick, get us a little bit of combat XP, which will be nice. All right, we did it. It took a little bit of effort. I had to buy a new plate body and some stuff to not die, but we have done it. And I don't know if they'll make me teleport to a bank, but we'll just go to a bank nonetheless. But yeah, that got me up to attack 36, which is pretty nice. Now we can actually kill some stuff. I don't know, dump this in the bank real quick. I don't need it. I grabbed a spade just to have it. All right, up here. All right, let me grab that. So that's gonna auto-complete all these quests. I don't think I'm gonna really do anything with this, but we're gonna unlock it anyway. All right, so now things are getting even more complicated though. Obviously, this quest did bring me a lot closer to this one. But for now, I think my next goal is to clean grimy herbs. So I'm gonna go get some of those real quick, and we'll get that out of the way. Alright, I decided to take the RNG out of it and just do this. I highly recommend not doing snakeweed, though, because it takes forever at this level, I guess. But, there we go. We have done it. Alright, let's hop on over here. Just any old bank. Hopefully this counts as a bank. You know what? I'm not even going to risk it. We're just going to a real bank. I don't know why I clicked on that. All right. Hop on in here. And grab this. All right. There we go. Forger's pouch. So this thing... Oh, interesting. But yes, so when you are doing gathering skills, you have a chance to find a herb. You get within 25 levels of your level, so right now we could get up to level 28 ones. And you also get a small amount of XP. Probably not enough to really matter, but I'll take it. I might as well get this before I start my woodcutting grind, right? It holds them, and secondary ingredients have a 90% chance to not be consumed. And also you get 4 doses instead of 3. Overall, just a nice to have early on. And you may notice something here. We are 1 away from completing this row and increasing our XP rate. So obviously this one would be nice to have. But at the same time, it also sounds really annoying to do. But I think I will go ahead and set this as my next goal for right now. So we will go do that and see how long that takes. I've decided to take a bit of a detour, do something I've never done before, just because it should help out. Alright, so that did it. And we can go ahead and get out of here. I don't really need valuables. Oh, they want me to escape through the window. Anyway, I can just teleport out. I decided to equip this. Let's get to a bank. But yeah, basically, high alchemy will be a lot easier to mess with if I just don't have to worry about magic. So that is what we're about to do here. Gone all the way over here. So this unlocks high and low alchemy as no rune cost or level requirement, gives more gold, and it recasts on stacks, and also you can spend money to get prayer XP, which I didn't know this was a thing. That's pretty good. And all items purchased from some shops can be noted. That's also very interesting. I have to look into that. Anyway, I'm probably just gonna need a little bit of time to figure out how to get enough money, because we need to go buy a rune plate body to Alk, so just give me a minute. Right, I misspoke. It's a Rune Plate Legs, not Rune Plate Body, because they don't actually auto-complete Dragon Slayer immediately. But we can buy some Rune Plate Legs. I just alked some Adamant Plate Bodies from a store, and now we just alk this. Yes. Alright, please don't have taken it. Perfect, we get to keep it. Alright, so now we have unlocked that. Let's get on over to a bank. Once again, I'll create bank first on the list. It wins the roll every time. Alright, let's unlock. So this will be our first row done. And we also get Production Prodigy, which I wasn't even paying attention to, but let's see what it does. Smelting ores and smithing bars and making cannonballs is processed at once. Fletching logs, stringing bows, cutting bolt tips, headless arrows, cleaning herbs, cooking food, crafting. Full XP is given, and there's a 25% chance you'll make an extra one, and that gives XP, and it gives a plus 12 boost to those, which is pretty dang nice. Wonder if that shows here. No, it does not. It just is a thing that happens. But yes, so now we get to claim this. Apparently you do have to claim it. That's good to know. Wouldn't want to miss out on that, that's for sure. So yes, now I will level up even faster, which will make getting to all these other things even easier. And there is so much to do. Obviously, killing an ogress would be nice, because that gives you combatant, which lets you train up stuff. Although the free high alchemies means that magic is pretty easy. I'm probably going to do like attack, ranged prayer, to be honest. But we will see. That's a decision for a later time. But I think this is where we'll end it for now. There's just so much going on. I could just keep recording all day, but we are a couple hours into this, and already we've unlocked so much. Like, we have so many things to do, and I've just been steamrolling through these instead of focusing on actually training. And maybe it's time that I actually do a little bit of wood cutting or something. I don't know. I've got a lot of decisions to make, but we have a lot of harder tasks to get to, and they're going to require me to get some combat skills. So the next time I bring you guys back, I will have unlocked a lot more. We're going to do more of a progress than a, like, actual every single unlock thing like I do for leagues, because I don't know. I don't want to have to be recording every single little unlock. There's so many of them, and yeah, you'll have a good idea of what we're doing and how we're going. But I will see you guys probably tomorrow with a big update on what all I have obtained. I expect it to be a good amount. I'll see you then. Bye.